What is GEO, or Generative Engine Optimization? GEO is one of the terms used to describe getting AI chat tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, or Perplexity to recommend your business, product, services, or brand. Previously, if we wanted to find something out, we'd go straight to Google every time. But more and more these days, people are going to these AI chat tools instead. For example, if I ask Claude what are the best value skincare brands, Claude will recommend Exposure Ninja friend and client, The Ordinary. Now we're going to look at why and how you can influence these results in just a minute. Now of course, Google has noticed this changing user behavior and it's built its own contender in this race, the AI overviews, which are built into the search results. Only time will tell whether this is enough to keep people using Google, or it will start to lose some of the market share that it's built up over years to these other chat tools. So right, you're probably thinking, how do I get these tools to recommend my business, my website, my products and services? Now, there are different ways that these chat tools are coming up with their recommendations according to the search. For example here, who are the best bespoke kitchen installers in London? Now we can see ChatGPT has actually run a web search in the background and it's pulled data from some of these websites to produce this recommendation list. So the key to being recommended in a search like this is to make sure that you're ranking in the underlying web search. In this case, on Bing, you need to be ranking for Best Bespoke Kitchen Installers London 2024, and that gives you a shot of being recommended in this answer. Now the key to getting ranked in these underlying web searches is SEO. Optimizing your website content, your website performance, and building a really strong link profile with lots of mentions and links to your website across the internet. If you're consistently ranking well in search, both on Google and Bing, you stand a much better chance of being recommended in some of these AI chat tools. And this works in all types of searches. I've asked Gemini, what's the best fungicide for lawns? Gemini has recommended a bunch of different products, including a couple which are linked to our client's website, Golf Course Lawn, run by the amazing Ron. So because we've got Ron's website ranking on Google for these searches, when Gemini is producing an answer, it's linking to the same site. Perplexity also works in this manner, doing an underlying web search before then summarizing the answers it gives. For example, here I've asked best car accident lawyer in McAllen, Texas, and we are very pleased to see our client here, Patino Law, being mentioned. Why? Because they're ranking well for this term in the underlying search that Perplexity is doing. Perplexity is then drawing information from their website to share in its search results. Okay, Tim, so you're saying the key to GEO is good SEO. Well, yes, but there is actually more to it than that. Just because you're ranking well in ordinary search doesn't mean that you're going to be ranking in the AI search. Just take a look at this example. You can see from this search, what is a sponsored tag, that the top ranking website is SEO.org. This is in the regular organic search. In fact, it's even got a featured snippet. But if you look up at the AI overview, you'll notice that SEO.org isn't here. In fact, the top ranking website here is the Exposure Ninja website. Yeah. Why? Because we've optimized this piece of content specifically to rank in AI overview searches. And by the way, we are the first agency in the world to share a process for ranking in AI overviews before Google had even launched them. So it's not enough just to rank in search, you also need to optimize for AI overviews. Now there is a third way to get these tools recommending your business. The large language models that underpin all of these tools are trained by reading vast amounts of information online. This helps them build a neural network. This is an underlying model of the world which links different concepts, businesses, brands, keywords, topics all together in a big 4D web. If that sounds complicated, stick with me. Now, sometimes when you ask a question to one of these tools, they're not doing a web search. They know the answer because they've read so much information about the internet, they can just spout up an answer to you. For example, if I ask Gemini, what are the best construction industry health and safety accreditations, it's going to tell me which ones it's recommending. Now, it hasn't necessarily gone and done a web search for that information. These businesses have published so much content about these topics that Gemini can just serve up an answer. The key to getting the tools to recommend your business like this is to do extensive content marketing and digital PR. This is all about making sure that your brand, products, and services are talked about all over the internet, both on your website but also on other websites as well. That way, when they're ingesting all this information about the world, they're building up a thorough understanding of your business and they're connecting it to the topics that you're relevant for. Here at Exposure Ninja, we've been pioneers in this new type of generative engine optimization, even training other agencies on how to do it. So there are going to be businesses that grab this opportunity with both hands. They optimize their website content for these new generative AIs. They do loads of digital PR and content marketing to get featured all over the place. And these chatbots start recommending them. There will be other businesses that don't even know this is happening. They don't know how to optimize for these tools. And if people start moving to these tools to do their searches, these businesses are just not going to get found anymore. It's important to recognize that these type of AI tools only serve a fraction of the world's searches at the moment. Google is still the vast majority of web searches, but even so, Google is serving its AI overviews at the top of more and more searches every day. So we think that this isn't a shift that businesses can afford to ignore or sit back on. If you would like some help from the team here at Exposure Ninja to optimize your website content and get these AI search tools recommending your business, your products, and your services, what you need to do is request a free website and marketing review from the team. We'll analyze your website, your content, your overall digital marketing, and we'll analyze your competitors to see what you can be doing to show up in more of these AI searches. We'll put together a prioritized action plan that you can be following over the next 6 to 12 months to increase your visibility in AI search, as well as generating leads and sales from other sources online. This service is completely free of charge, but not everybody is eligible, so you do need to apply for it. You can go to exposureninja.com/review to apply today. It's absolutely free and it is incredible. This is by far the biggest shift in search that I've seen in the decade and a half that I've been doing SEO. So don't forget to follow our channel if you want the latest updates on this new and exciting form of digital marketing.